in 2005, I read a book that changed my life forever. This book right here, Last Child in the Woods, Saving Our Children from Nature Deficit Disorder, written by Richard Louv. I cried many times while I was reading this book because my brain could not comprehend a childhood devoid of nature, a childhood spent indoors, the childhood that most kids experience today. I was born in 1976. I grew up about 30 miles west of Minneapolis, a few blocks from Lake Minnetonka, and I pretty much lived outside as a kid. And this isn't something unusual. Kids of my generation, we were outside all the time. Now, I was very lucky that in this neighborhood I grew up in, we had a lot of kids. And so we built forts in every nook and cranny in the neighborhood. One fort in particular that really stands out in my mind, we called it the CDH. It stood for Camouflage Dude House. It was a girls-only fort, and we would actually go to war against the boys in our neighborhood. We would use mud balls, water balloons, and we would actually shoot cat turds with a slingshot. I'm not kidding. I have very vivid, humorous memories of my childhood outdoors. And I actually still wake up today from dreams that take place in that setting. After I read this book, I founded a nonprofit organization committed to getting kids in Minnesota outdoors. And I've spoken across Minnesota to thousands of different people over the last 11 years. And one thing I'd like to ask folks is to think back in your memory of what it was like to be outdoors as a kid. And what I found is people my age and older, we have a lot of similar outdoor memories. But for people younger, especially in their 20s and younger, they have a really hard time coming up with memories of playing outdoors. And this is really scary. What we're seeing today, the typical child spends about 10 minutes a day outside, and that's usually just getting on and off of the bus. They spend 8 to 10 hours a day in front of the electronic screen. The American Association of Pediatrics recommends for children ages 2 and older no more than 2 hours a day of screen time. And the Surgeon General recommends at least 1 hour a day of unstructured outdoor time, and we're not meeting either of those. And we're seeing epidemic proportions of physical and mental health problems, societal issues, and environmental issues directly linked to the sedentary indoor lives that are devoid of nature. This is pretty scary. Think about it. We evolved over thousands and thousands of years as a species to be part of nature. The wind, the sun, the soil, the plants and animals, they're connected to us in ways that we don't even understand yet. And when we sever ourselves from nature, we sever ourselves. We can't be whole. It's undeniable that nature has medicinal and therapeutic powers that can actually decrease the symptoms of many different diseases and disorders that we face. So why isn't this information being broadcast on every billboard? It's because you can't put nature in a pill and sell it and make money off of it. So my great idea is really a simple one, to get outdoors and to get children outdoors. And we can all do this. Think about your kids, your grandkids, your nieces and nephews. Bring it on. Your neighbors' kids, and your coworkers' kids. Invite them to go outside on a walk, on a picnic, on a bike ride. There's many different ways you can get them outside in nature, and when we do that, we inspire them to have a lifelong connection to the outdoors that will help them to be happy and healthy, and it will help us as well. Thank you very much. Would you please welcome me?